Hi, you guys. Good evening. It's Yaz. Tonight I'm going to talk about what is the problem with dating in today's world, okay? And I'm sure everybody's aware that besides having to deal with quarantine, the number one problem that people are dealing with in today's world of dating is all the options that are available, okay? You have to ask yourself when you go out there and you're dating, you have to say to yourself, if I'm so irreplaceable, why would this person want to be with me? Okay? Because a lot of people are irreplaceable. All right? It's not about how good looking you are or whether you have a great job. All right? The thing that you have to keep in mind is, and this is where a lot of people have a problem, is that when they get involved with somebody, all right, they're getting involved with people that are not on the same page as they are, okay? And they will tell you they are. See, this is the thing. This is the thing, you guys, all right? People don't always show you who they are in the beginning, all right? And like I said, you got to look for the red flags. It's about making you a priority. It's about consistency. It's about them giving you their time. It's about them asking about you, not talking about sexual things, not asking for sexy pictures or anything like that. If it goes that way, you already know where it's going, all right? And, that's a red flag. But if you're dealing with somebody that is not making you a priority, not keeping you, not being consistent with you rather, okay? You have to keep that in mind, all right? That this is not somebody that's focusing in on you and is really ready to get to know you. And I don't care what they say because they say whatever to get whatever benefit it could be, all right? And in today's dating world, okay, a lot of people are doing virtual dating, and there are people that are not listening to the rules, that are going out and meeting people, all right, which is a big mistake and a big risk that people should not be taking that chance, all right? But the point I'm trying to make is there's so many options today, and there's so many people that really want to meet somebody and want to be in a monogamous long-term relationship. And they hit one wall after another wall after another wall. They meet people, they talk to people, they get on the phone with them. They talk to them for a while, and then they start to see that person fall off. This is what happens. They start to fall off. They come on strong and they start to fall off because they have other options. Generally, that's what it is, unless there's something major going on in their life. But people make time for who they want to make time for. Remember that, all right? So any excuses they give you, that's an excuse, okay? But the point is this, all right? The way to combat this, all right, is that you have to be sure in who you deal with that they truly, okay, are looking for what you're looking for. And unfortunately, you could sit there and you could have long conversations with them and they could sound so wonderful, okay, and tell you, oh, I really see myself with you and you're what I'm looking for and I don't need other options. You're exactly my type and everything like that, all right? And especially if somebody tells you this right off in the beginning, that's a red flag, you guys. Because if they haven't taken the time to get to know you, okay, how could they know that you are their long-term partner? They can't, all right? It's a red flag, all right? Unfortunately, the only way you're going to know is by consistency. Are they consistent with you on a daily basis? Do they get on the phone with you? All right. See, the problem in today's world with social media and with options, all right, the problem is a lot of people, and a majority of people, not everybody, they're out for themselves. They're out for themselves, and They're either looking to have fun, okay, and tell you what you want to hear to get some kind of benefit off you. It could be sex, it could be money, it could be just having their ego flattered, okay? So you have to say to yourself, am I replaceable? All right. Am I replaceable to this person? Could this person replace me? All right. And even though you're a great person and wonderful, okay, a lot of cases you're going to deal with people that are either going to want to keep you around, keep you on the side, talk to you when they feel like talking to you, when it's convenient for them, okay? They're not going to want to give up those options, all right? And the problem today is, okay, as long as a lot of women are giving away sex very free and easy, I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it, as long as they're doing that, okay, why would a guy want to settle down, okay, when he doesn't have to settle down, all right? Unless he's really, really ready. Unless he's really, really ready. And that is the key, okay? That is the key. Finding somebody who is ready, okay? And the only way you're going to know that is it's the marathon game, okay? I mean, not that you wait forever, but you're going to see the pattern. What is their pattern? Are they consistent with contacting you, all right? If you start to feel that you're getting to know somebody and you're wondering what happened to them, they came on strong, then they pulled away, then you hear from them, a few days later, like nothing, or they're just making small talk with you, okay, that's a red flag. That's a red flag, all right? They're not pursuing you like somebody who's ready, all right? People that are ready, people that want somebody and want a monogamous long-term relationship will make it known, okay? They will move forward with you and feel that it will just flow. It will flow, okay? They won't just disappear on you, all right? Usually when people disappear, it's because they're talking to other people, all right? So especially if they come on strong and then they fade out and they come back like a couple weeks later, that's a red flag, you guys. Don't believe any of the nonsense they give you, with the excuses, this one died, that one died, all right? I'm not saying it can't happen, but that's the excuses that a lot of these people do, okay? If you find that you're seeing somebody do that a lot, that is a big red flag. But the point I'm trying to make is, yes, is it difficult today in the dating world? Absolutely. It is very, very difficult, okay? And the people that do want to be in that relationship, they're far and few between, okay? So it's even more difficult, but it is possible. And you have to look for people in the right places, all right? And not waste your time with people that are just looking to waste your time, okay? That's, I wrote about this in my book, signs he's not into you. He's just, looking to waste your time, all right? It's on Amazon. The link is in the podcast description. But the whole point of this is I just wanted to talk about options and what everybody's dealing with, and the fact that, it's almost like an addiction with the social media. You find that, your boyfriend, or it could be your girlfriend too, it could go both ways, they're looking at everything online. There's all that temptation, and it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And this is also why a lot of people break up too, because of all that temptation that is out there. All right. They stay with their partner, and maybe there's things that bother them about their partner, and people think, oh, maybe the grass is greener somewhere else. This is the big thing. Oh, the grass is greener somewhere else. Or the other big thing is they get bored. They get bored. Okay. And there's just nothing you could do about that. All right. Unfortunately, that's a problem that a lot of men get bored. Okay. They always searching out something fresh, okay, something exciting, something fun, all right? Not all men, but there's a lot of men like that, you guys. So you have to keep in mind, and there's women that do that too, but you have to keep in mind when you're stuck in this, jungle of a dating world, all right? And you're dealing with, somebody that is just insincere. There's so much insincerity out there. There really is so much insincerity. I'm just going to say it like it is, okay? Because it's the truth. People are trying to portray that there's something that they're not, okay? You have the women being coached. Now you have the men being coached and saying, they're playing hard to get. And you have a lot of the women chasing after the men. And then the men, a lot of them have the upper hand, all right? And that's why a lot of the women are always on the blogs and everything, writing like he's not contacting me because you're chasing him. When you chase somebody, you lower your value, okay? It's one thing to show interest. It's another thing to chase somebody. There's a fine line, you guys, all right? And you don't want to play games, all right? You want to be mature. The key also is to find somebody that also has that maturity level, all right? You have to find somebody that has that maturity level, that knows what it is to be in a relationship, that isn't damaged from prior relationship and is going into the relationship already with, a bad attitude, saying something like, oh, you women are all the same, or I can't trust, or everybody cheats. If you get involved with somebody like that, you better watch out, okay? Because that is no good to have somebody that has a negative attitude like that going into a relationship with you, all right? You want somebody who's positive, who really wants to work towards it. And I feel that the biggest problem today, okay, when it comes with the women and the men, and this could go for partner to partner as well, okay? Anybody, all right? The biggest problem is a lot of women go into it, okay, with an honest attitude, like, they really want to get to know somebody, they really want to meet somebody, and a lot of these men are playing them. Not every man, okay, but a lot of the men are playing them, okay? It's the game, all right? And there's a lot of women that don't understand the game, all right? And unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, there is a game that is played by them, all right? And if you talk to enough male friends of yours or other male people, they will tell you, okay? They will tell you, all right, all about the game, all right? And, just how they try to love bomb you, how they try to bring your guard down. They know women, not all women, but they know a lot of women want relationships. So they're going to always come on. The big key, you guys, is when they come on strong really fast, like almost too good to be true. That's a red flag, all right? That's a red flag. If they have not taken the time to talk to you, have conversations, and they don't know anything about you, how could they know that you're the one? I mean, come on. How could they know that you're the one? You have to read through the BS, all right? Don't believe everything they tell you. That's part of the game, all right? To try to, convince you that they're all into you so that they get the attention from you, all right? And maybe when quarantine's over, they feel they can meet up with you or hook up with you or whatever, okay? So you have to be careful of people like that, and you don't waste your time. And the only way you're going to know is their consistency. And there's been people that have been consistent that, still can be very snaky, all right? So you have to be careful. That's why you hold out on any kind of sexual things, all right? Do not send sexy pictures. Trust me. If anybody's asking you for that right up front, that's a red flag. They should be trying to get to know you, all right? And if it starts with sex, it's going to burn out fast in most cases, all right? So if they're not willing to take the time to get to know you, and I'm not talking about just having general conversation, because there's so many people out there that will waste your time and be chat buddies, all right? I call them chat buddies. They contact you or they hit up your inbox, hey, what's going on? Or they talk about something in the news or just general conversation that they have with you. That doesn't necessarily mean that they like you to like you, okay, that they want a relationship with you. That just means they're looking to have conversation with you. Could be, just to bide their time. Like I said, if they're not asking you specific questions about you, if they're not taking an interest about you, all right, more in depth about you, like more than just what do you like to do. They're not asking about, how long have you been single? What was your past relationship like? Were you married? Tell me about your children. If they're not taking an in-depth interest about you, okay, guess what? They're not interested, all right? I'm just going to tell you, they're not interested, right? If the conversation is always generalizations, always things in the news. I'm not saying you can't have conversations about what's going on in the news or other topics, general topics. That's fine. But if they're not, if they're not showing an interest about you, okay, you, all right? I can't say this enough because this is your key, guys, all right? Then they really are not serious about getting to know you. And in a lot of cases, these people will waste your time, all right? Unless you just want to be friends with them, that's totally different, okay? But you have to know the difference. You have to see that person for who they are. And you cannot believe all the love bombing that they throw your way. I know it's very tempting because a lot of people are lonely. A lot of people want companionship, even if it's emotional companionship, because we're in quarantine. But you have to be smart, okay? And you have to really say, where is this person? Where are they coming from that they're contacting me? Are they contacting me because they're just looking to talk, okay? Because they're bored? Or are they contacting me because they really want to get to know me? All right. This is what you have to differentiate and decide, what's this person's real interest in you? Okay. And as far as, this obstacle of options, all right, options, all right, you have to really be sure. And that means that you have to ask questions, all right? And you have to find out really what that person wants in their life, okay? Ask them, where do you want to be in 5 years? What do you hope to accomplish? And see what their goals are. See what their past track record has been, okay? Because their past in a lot of ways is a reflection of their future and will tell you where they're going. If you're dealing with somebody that's older, that is like in the same spot they were when they were 20 years old, that's a red flag, you guys, all right? That shows you that in a lot of cases, they made the wrong choices. So keep that in mind, all right? Not everybody, sometimes people, have things that have happened in their lives, but I'm just saying in general, all right? It's hard, it's sad to say, but you really have to put somebody under the microscope to really know who you're dealing with. And this is what a lot of people don't do. And it comes with experience. There's nothing better than experience, you guys. It comes with experience to really be able to pinpoint, it's knowing people, knowing what a person is about, and really studying character, all right? So it'll help you in everything that you do in your life, whether it's your relationships, whether it's business, whatever it may be. People do it in sales all the time, okay? When they're ready to make a sale to somebody, they always want to know who they're selling to. They want to, you have to do your background. You have to do your due diligence and find out what that person or that organization is about, all right? So this is what I'm saying. When you're dealing in this dating world of options, okay, know who you're dealing with, all right? Know who you're dealing with. Look at their social media. Check out and see exactly, what they post, how many, females or males they have on their page. Are they very socially active? Are they always posting videos of themselves, and very, into themselves and very egotistical? These are all clues as to the person and gives you an idea of what that person is about, all right? And it also gives you an idea about this person that is talking to you. Are they really going to be able to be focused on you, okay? Or are they just contacting you because they feel you're good looking? They get a charge out of the attention you give them. They like to have you as one of their options. Don't let people use your time. Take your time, okay? Like I said before, time is valuable. That's a part of your life that you can't get back. Don't give your time to the wrong people that are not giving you the right intentions. Remember that, all right? And I hope that helps you. And I hope that when you're in quarantine, that you're keeping yourselves busy, you're staying active, whether it's working out a little bit, doing whatever you do, keeping your mind stimulated, read, draw, paint. If you have children, have them involved in activities that you do throughout the day, even taking a ride in the car with the windows closed, even just to get a little bit of air with a mask on is fine, but the thing is, I'm talking basically today about dating and options and what everybody is dealing with. And it is very difficult today, but there are good people out there. There are good people that do want to meet other good people. And it's just a matter of giving your time to the right ones, not the wrong ones. Okay? So I hope that helps you. If it did, please hit the subscribe button and share, and have a great night.